Hey guys, I'm Emma and welcome to lesson 2 of linear equations on the CADS calculator. In lesson 1, which was the previous video, we worked on graphing a linear equation, deleting a point, and finding the x and y intercepts. This lesson we'll be learning on how to find intersections, how to find the equation of a line when given 2 points, and how to find other points when given an equation. In lesson 3, we'll be covering simultaneous equations on a graph and simultaneous equations on a calculator. I'll provide 2 links on the page which will lead to lesson 1 and 3 just in case if you want to learn one of those things. Now if you haven't realised yet, if you watched lesson 1 already, I changed lesson 2 a little bit just because I thought this is a bit more important. So yeah, okay. So now onto the calculator. Just a reminder, if you haven't done this yet, I will provide a link on the page which will lead to Zoe's video. It's just on calculator settings, just so then we all have the same settings for the calculator so we get the same answers. So yeah, okay. So now to go to do intersections, we go to the graphs page, which is the second icon on the home page. Here. And click on it. Okay, so we'll enter in the first equation, which is 4x plus 3y equals 12. Now, because that isn't the normal layout of the usual equations that we enter in, we have to go to menu, graph trace, which is 3, graph entry edit, sorry, equation, which is 2, 1, which is line, and line standard ax plus py equals c, which is 3. Click on it and you'll get this kind of thing. So this is just easier so you don't have to rearrange things. So we'll do 4x plus 3y equals 12 and press enter and your graph comes on. So now for the next equation we'll do x plus 2y equals negative 2. So just go tab and enter it in. So 1x plus 2y equals negative 2. Okay, so now enter it in and we get our 2 graphs. So now to find the intersection, we have to go menu, six analyze graph, and 4 intersection. So now we have to go click onto the left side of the intersection, drag it until we find the point appear to the right. Yeah. Okay, so click and the point will appear. So that's how you find an intersection for 2 graphs. Sometimes if you have more than one graph, or more than 2 graphs, sorry, you might have to select the 2 graphs you want to find for the intersections, but it's basically the same thing. So now, if we go to back to our home page, we can go to lists and spreadsheets for how to find 2 points with to find an equation when you're given 2 points. So that's the 4th icon. And we'll come up with this kind of layout. So go A, type in X, and B, and type in Y. So that's for your X and Y coordinates. So now go to 1, and we'll enter in 1 under X, and 2 under Y. And for our second point, we're going to enter in 4 under X, and 11 under Y. Okay, so these are your 2 points you're basically going to use, 1, 2, and 4, 11. So now to find the equation of these 2 points, you have to click on one of the numbers and go menu, 3 data, and 9 quick graph. Okay, and you're going to come up with this kind of layout. So because it's a bit, because there's 2 dots on the one line, it's because there's no variable on the vertical axes. So we just have to press Y. So now 2 dots will move around and we will get the equation of the line. So now, because it's a bit small, what we're going to do is go doc, which is just above menu, file a page layout, which is 5, and ungroup, which is 8. So this is just so then we get a full screen just like this. And so yeah, this is the listen spreadsheet. So just go control right to go to your graph. And now, to find the equation of these 2 points, all we have to do is go menu, 4, which is analyze, 6, which is regression, and 1, which is show linear, mx plus b. So yeah, that's our line. So our line is y equals 3x minus 1. So yeah, that's the line that goes through the 2 points. Now, to find other points that could possibly go on this graph, all you have to do is go back to the first page, which you go by control left. Yep. And we will enter in under y. We go enter in, so we go equals, and I'll change it a little bit. And then you go enter in 3x minus 1 and enter. So this operation may overwrite data in the current columns. Do you wish to proceed? Press OK. And we'll come up with this scene. So just press column reference down and then variable reference and press OK. So now as you can see, none of the points changed because those 2 points are on actually that line. So since we've got that equation on there, we can now find any y point as long as we know the x. So for example, we want to find 3, press enter, and y is 8. Or if we want to find, for example, 6 and enter, that equals 17. So yeah. So now if we go back to our graph page, which is control right, we will find that the dots are on the graph. So yeah, I hope you've learned something. So if we go back to our previous page, lesson 2, we just did finding intersections, how to find the equation of a line when given 2 points, and how to find other points when given an equation. So next lesson, we'll be going over simultaneous equations on a graph and simultaneous equations on a calculator. I will also include links on this page, and yeah, so good luck, and yeah, bye!